Hey everyone, I've got a good legal update for you coming out of Tennessee. I know, right? A good law being passed in Tennessee. When's the last time that's happened? Been a while. I don't see eye to eye with the GOP controlled legislature there on pretty much anything, but some of you may be aware that basically exactly 1 month ago, they passed a reform that, and it's not like they targeted this one law, right? It's a locksmithing law was reformed, but lots of small regulations on local businesses, I believe, were reformed in these Senate bills and signed into law by the governor. Among them was this large sort of regulation omnibus bill that Tennessee has had on the books for a while now. This is going back, God, this must be almost 15 years, right? For those who don't know, whenever you see this famous map that TOOOL and others we've had, on our website for a while, it's shown a couple of states that have, most states are green. As you know, like lockpicks are legal basically everywhere in America, even in places that people think they aren't. Like, oh, Washington, D.C., lockpicks are illegal. No, it's all bullshit. But Tennessee was an actual state of concern for a long time. They targeted scammer locksmiths, which is not a problem unique to Tennessee. It happens all over the country in big cities where people trade as locksmiths but aren't really regulated and they're not really doing good work and they cause damage and they overcharge. So Tennessee had passed a law trying to crack down on that shit. And among the text of that law, it said, possession of any kind of tools and use of these tools was illegal. Now, it did have a call out that said people are exempt if they are trade organizations and publishing or, documents, and if they sell lockpicks, which TOOOL does a lot of that stuff. But your average individual hacker is not like a trade organization. And there were people who said, oh, should I not have my lockpicks in Tennessee? That's all gone now. I will throw the PDF on the screen and I'll link it down below. But ultimately, that law has been completely reformed and repealed, and you should be good. Now, of course, as you see on our map, we've updated our map in our slides, in our training slides. TOOOL will get their map updated on the website soon. We got a lot going on, right? There are some other states that are still a little bit more of a concern. It's always going to be Ohio, Mississippi, Virginia, where RTA is based, and Nevada, where RTA is based. So does that mean lockpicks are illegal in those states? No, that is not true. I remember the early days of the Caesars doing that really invasive room check thing, and people were having their lockpicks confiscated at Defcon, and I had to explain to the leadership, no, this is not, they're not illegal in any way. It's a whole thing. Now, of course, if you're at Defcon or anywhere else, we tell our people at Black Hat, our students, not everyone understands the laws. Don't just walk around with your picks openly if you're doing dumb shit, especially under the purview and the guise of civilians, we'll call them. If you're among hacker friends, sure, have your lockpicks. People don't always understand these laws, so just be mindful. Speaking of Black Hat, DEFCON, B-Sides, everything else, Hacker Summer Camp, right around the corner. I'll be leaving in a couple of days. I'm always out in Vegas for weeks on all this one, running the stuff. We have our Black Hat training, almost sold out. I'll put a link down below. Why not? Red Team Alliance has our post-DEFCON training. That's almost sold out. My links are always down below for that. But DEFCON itself, right? I'll be there. TOOOL will be there. Come always check out the Lockpick Village. If you haven't been to DEFCON before, it's a great time. It's a great place to start if you're just overwhelmed by everything going on. If you have friends with you who don't do the ones and zeros, keyboard hacky stuff, come to the physical stuff, in the physical hardware areas. Come to the hardware hacking village. The tamper evident village is part of our space in the lockpick area, right? Go hands-on and meet people. Have fun. I'll be speaking in the Lockpick Village. I'll be speaking about tubular locks. Remember, a lifetime ago when I started to dive into tubular locks on this channel? And I'm going to talk more about, I never took apart that Gematic lock. Maybe I'll actually take it apart at DEFCON and we'll film it there and just publish that shit. Just screw it. We're doing it live. That'll be Saturday, late afternoon. I think it's 4 something. But check out the village schedule. Check out whatever your friends are doing. The Hacker Tracker app I've mentioned. There's so much going on at DEFCON this year. I hope you find fun stuff. I had a blog post a billion years ago about a successful DEFCON doesn't have to be doing everything. You can just do a few really important things. So I'll link that blog post in the little doobly what's it. As far as what you can do to just have a good time, I told you last time in the 3-2-1 rule, right? Remember, those are minimums. 3 hours of sleep, 2 meals a day, 1 shower a day. Those are not your targets. That's your bare minimum. Please try to sleep more. Please try to eat more. Please try to be good to one another. I know the masking requirement has got a lot of people worried that they're not forcing it. pack your Innovid spray. Still got time to get that Innovid. I've been rocking the Innovid everywhere, and everything I'm reading about it, man, I like it. I like it a lot. Hopefully it's one more tool in the tool bag to get us through the next phase of this endemic pandemic. And we'll just watch out for each other, man. Just be good to each other. Watch out for each other. If you're not familiar with Veilid, the Veilid project, I'm going to link them down below. I'm so excited. Not since the early days of the Cult of Dead Cow announcement of Back Orifice is something likely to be this big of a reveal at Defcon. So yeah, lots going on, man. Lots going on. I know we're going to have a good time with this. I know I'm going to see a lot of you out there. Please just say hi, ask for me. If you can't find me, everyone comes to the village asking for me when I'm not in the village. They don't know where the fuck I am. I don't know where the fuck I am. Just find me in the hall. Find your friends. Find anything cool. Have a blast. And maybe we'll see you after DEF CON. You stick around, come by Red Team Alliance. If you don't know, we're doing a little shindig at Red Team Alliance for our students and our people. The Red Team Alliance Discord has information about that. That's going to be Thursday before con starts. If you're not in there, why aren't you part of the Red Team Alliance community? Come learn some more from us. I don't know how to tell you about that. You can talk to people, ask people on Twitter. Does Twitter exist anymore? Ask people on X. X doesn't exist anymore. That company's in the toilet. Just find us. Find us somewhere. Be hackers, right? You'll find us somewhere. Sign up for something fun. Run a contest. Run a game. Don't get too drunk. I mean, just drunk enough. Just like a robot, like Bender the robot. Have the exact right amount of alcohol. And stay safe out there.